Hello, my name is Jord and I'm a Roblox clothing designer. I specialize in athletic apparel, specifically dance costumes, cheer uniforms, and gymnastics leotards. Today I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on how to make a basic graphic tee to hopefully get you started on your designing journey. I use a program called Paint.net and use the following images to complete my designs. Both of these are available in my Discord server that will be linked in my bio. Alrighty, we're going to open up the first image and start with the line out. I'm going to pause here and emphasize how important layering is. Make sure you're adding a new layer for every line that you're drawing. I also want to pause again to emphasize that when you're drawing, do not put your color as a solid black color. It has to be a little bit of a lighter shade of black or a little bit of a lighter shade of white, because when you shade, you use the darkest shade of black possible. The first thing you want to do is add a circle for the whole of the neck. It's very important that the circle is even so you don't have any uneven design. Make sure it's the right size and everything. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut the circle in half, copy and paste the half circle onto a new layer, click layers and then flip horizontal and move it over too. The rest of the line out for a t-shirt is literally just going to be the bottom of the sleeve and the bottom of the shirt if you want it cropped. If you don't want it cropped, you can just fill in the entire box, but I personally like a little sliver of stomach, so that's what I'm about to do here. And that's pretty much it for the line out. Then you're gonna fill in. I like to make the color too lighter than what I had for the line out. And then you just fill in the whole thing, obviously except for the circle where your neck is supposed to be and where your sleeve is supposed to be, as well as the bottom where you might have cropped it. Now for shading, you're going to want to change the color to a solid black color, so put it at 0, and then you're going to draw lines the same way that I am in the video. The next thing you're going to do is double click the layer so you get the layer properties and then click overlay. And then you're going to go to effects, blurs, Gaussian blur, and then change the little lever thing until you feel it's right. The blur is going to kind of go everywhere, so make sure you're deleting the parts where it goes on where skin would be. In the next part, we're going to add more dimension, so just draw lines, completely black lines like this. And we're going to do the same thing with the layer properties, overlay, effects, blurs, Gaussian blur. The next thing we're doing is white shading, which is kind of more all over the place than black shading. You kind of just shade where you think it's necessary, obviously on a new layer. Yeah, as you can see, it's kind of just all over the place. And then once you're done with it, you're gonna do obviously the overlay, effects, blurs, Gaussian blur, same thing. And make sure you're erasing everything. Obviously same thing as the black shading, it's kind of going to go everywhere, so you need to erase accordingly. After this clip is going to be the smudges. You're going to kind of see me start drawing lines everywhere, and that'll make sense in just a second. So enjoy. Once you're done drawing your lines everywhere, you're going to go to effects, tools, and then smudge, which is what I'm doing here. And then you just kind of go ham like I am with the smudging, and yeah, it's just kind of all over the place. For this part, you'll probably notice that the smudge is very bold, so you're going to want to double click on your layer and kind of play with the visibility and see what you like, and just see generally how it turns out. The next thing we're going to do is add the graphic. For this, I googled Hello Kitty graphic design or Hello Kitty graphic t-shirt. You're going to want to grab the background of it and select it with the magic wand tool, and then erase that, or use the scissors tool to cut it. Now that you've erased the background, you're going to want to copy and paste it onto a new layer and size it with your shirt so it can be on the front of your shirt, and it'll be super cute. Make sure you're holding shift as you're resizing it so it resizes appropriately. After that, I like to copy and paste my design and create a layer under it. and then change the hue and saturation to a complete black color. And then I like to use the Gaussian blur, so it just adds a little bit of dimension. The next thing you're going to do is merge all of the layers together. You can do this by clicking the layer above the one you're merging and holding Ctrl M. But make sure you're not merging any of the layers onto the background. The next thing I do is the uploading template, which you can just copy exactly what I'm doing here. You open the other image that I referred to that will be in my Discord server, and you start pasting it on. This will allow you to upload the clothes to Roblox. And after all of that, you can upload it and you'll have a really cute shirt on Roblox. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!